everyone, Taylor here, and as you can see, I'm temporarily back at my old set. I came to grab some stuff from my apartment, but guys, I have a review for you that I'm very, very excited for. I went and saw Love, Simon last night, and this has been a movie that I've been anticipating since I saw the very first trailer that was dropped, and I'm so excited to talk about it. So, warning now, this is going to be a spoiler review. I am going to talk all of the spoilers in this movie. First of all, this is going well already. First of all, I would like to start with the fact that this movie made me cry, 100%. It's something that I very, very much connected with emotionally because it's a fantastic coming-of-age story. The way that this story is told is so grounded, and there were so many scenes that I saw in it that brought me back, that made me feel awkward because I've been in that exact situation and been that awkward and have made stupid mistakes and decisions and felt like my whole world was ending and falling apart. So it really did a wonderful job of bringing that element to the movie, but making it feel real and not dramatized and overdone and, you know, ridiculous. Parts of it were ridiculous, but like I said, it felt like things that I have done and been through. And it's really nice to be able to sit there and watch a movie like that doesn't feel like it's making fun of your problems that you had at that age, and it doesn't feel like it's, you know, trying to, like I said, dramatize it and make it feel like a joke, because when you're that age, it's not a joke. It is like your whole life is falling apart. So I really appreciated the way that the movie was done in that sense. The cast was awesome. Nick Robinson kills it in this role. He brings so much emotion and just so much, I don't even know. He really just lives in this role, it feels like. He is that awkward teenager that has no idea what's happening to his life and is dealing with what it's like to fall in love and figure out who you are. And he did a really, really great job carrying this movie. Not that he had to, because the rest of the cast was amazing as well. Jennifer Gardner, Josh Duhamel, the girl who plays the little sister, I'm blanking on her name, she was wonderful. Alexandra Shipp, I believe, is the girl that plays Leah. But this cast just worked so well together, especially the family. I loved the family element of this film a lot because the way that they all talk to each other and their dynamic is beautiful, really, because they're all so supportive of each other and they're all so, it looks like how a family should work, I think, where it's, you want to try new things, we support you, you are who you are, we support you. And there was one scene in particular that destroyed me. It's between Nick Robinson and Josh Duhamel, between Simon and his dad, and they're finally actually looking at each other and talking to each other after Simon comes out. And his dad just starts crying because he feels so bad that he missed it, that his son was gay and struggling with it, and he missed it. He didn't see it, and he made, you know, gay jokes, not in a malicious way or with that kind of intent, but he feels awful that he made those kind of jokes and didn't notice that about his son. And that just killed me, because that's the reaction of people who come out. That's what they should get. They should get, oh my God, I'm so sorry that I wasn't paying attention, that I may have made jokes that made you uncomfortable, and it doesn't always have to be that way, but if the person feels that way, where it's like, oh my god, I feel terrible that I didn't realize it, instead of, of getting shunned or viewed differently or whatever other alternatives there are when you tell your family and friends. But that was just so pure and so heartbreaking, because it's like, of course he accepts him, and it's not that he's been avoiding him because he's upset that his son is gay. He's avoiding him because he feels terrible that he missed such a big part of his son's life, and that maybe he feels like he failed a little bit. And yeah, that had me losing it, and that scene, I think, was perfect, because it really does show that the family dynamic that they have is so special and so loving and so great. So I really loved that scene, and I really wanted to make sure that I touched on that. But the music in this movie was on point. It was great. I thought it fit the tone of the film really well. What else? The way the movie was shot was great. I loved the cinematography, the different angles that we were getting from above the car at different points and in the car, and just kind of the way everything was framed was done really nicely. And yeah, I really liked the script a lot as well. I feel like, once again, it was kind of just an organic, grounded feeling vibe to it. It was great, especially in terms of, for example, the drama teacher. Like, the way that she would talk and was talking to her students, I feel like is very much a representation of how high school is now, and how it has been for the past 10 years or so, probably. Just the way that she is so casual and nonchalant about just how she feels about where she's at in her career, and the way that she deals with students that give her headaches and things like that. That character was perfect, as was the vice principal. Or the principal? I think it was the principal. Anyway, but he was also perfect. Just the way that he interacts with the students, and, is just his comedic timing and everything was wonderful too. He embodies so well what it's like to, try to still be cool with the students, but also like trying to make sure that they follow the rules, and just be supportive, but also like be cool. Like he was great, and I appreciated every single scene that he had. But yeah, I love this movie so much. I really, really do. It just felt like like exhaling, which they bring up in the film, that Simon has been holding his breath for such a long time, and now he gets to exhale and be him, which I thought was brilliant. But it did. It just felt like such a normal, real coming of age story. And I enjoyed every second of it. I don't even really know what else to say, just because I could talk about this movie for ages. I will say that I love the way that this movie ends. I absolutely am a huge fan of how it came full circle, with the Ferris wheel scene at the end. And I also love how it came full circle with the fact that it was the guy that we thought it was at first, which I kind of thought was going to be the case. For some reason, I felt like it was going to come full circle and it was going to be him. And I'm really, really happy it was, because they were freaking adorable, and the way that Simon looks at him at the beginning of the movie, like, I'm so happy. I was so, so happy that it turned out that way. And I love how this movie gives Simon the power. It does kind of take it away from him for a while with the whole blackmailing situation, but it gives him the power to make these decisions of, this is my life, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to embrace the fact that my biggest secret got told to the whole school when I didn't get to make the choice of when it was going to happen? How am I going to deal with that? And he embraces it, and he chooses to live his full best life of being him. And it really is such a powerful story of embracing who you are and rolling with the punches that life gives you. And I really, really appreciate everything that this film is. I really do. And I kind of feel like talking about it now, I'm not even really giving it justice. But I really, really do recommend that if you haven't seen this and you are watching this, please go see it. And if you have seen it and you did enjoy it, please go tell your friends to go see it, because this is a movie that really deserves to be seen. And it's very relatable, I feel. It doesn't, I mean, obviously, I'm a straight female person, and I just relate to this movie so much. I just felt everything watching this movie, and I related to Simon on so many things, just of struggles of being in love and feeling like it sucks, and trying to figure out who you are and who your friends are and how to navigate talking with your parents about things, and just high school in general. So yeah, but it was just great. It was pretty much everything I wanted out of it going into it, and a bunch of things I didn't even know that I wanted. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of this movie, or if you haven't seen it, if you're planning on seeing it. I'd love to hear from you guys. As always, all of my links are down in the description. My Patreon, my link to my Stardust app, which you should all go check out. That's where I post little mini reviews as soon as I get out of the movie before I have time to upload here. So please go check out the Stardust app and follow me there. I will be posting reviews there as soon as I get out of seeing movies. Everything else is also down there: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. And yeah, I just kind of want to say thank you again, because the fact that I've crossed 4,000 subscribers really blows my mind. You guys are so, so wonderful. The response I'm getting on my Infinity War trailer reaction is fantastic. You guys are literally just the best. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all of your constant support. It means so much to me. Thank you to everyone who watched my Schmodown match. It was not the debut that I wanted. I am still a little disappointed with how that all went down, but you guys have been so kind with all your wonderful words of hoping that I get to go back, and I do hope that I get to go back, so thank you all so, so much for that. And with that, I will see you all next time.